Hey guys, what's up? Sorry I haven't been uploading in like a month or so. I guess I haven't really had much to talk about, and on top of that, I did have quite a lot of work. At least in February. So yeah, but now that workload is gone, so hopefully I'll be able to make more videos in the coming weeks. So yeah, the topic of this video is going to be this somewhat new trend. Maybe you've heard of it, gaming phones. And there's a couple of companies doing this right now. You got Xiaomi, Asus, Razer. I don't even know what the deal with Razer is, because like they made the Razer phone 2, and then they were going to make a third one, but then they canceled it or something like that, so I have no idea what the status of that is. But basically, I mean, like it or not, the mobile gaming industry does exist, and it is pretty big, so, you can't really blame people for trying to, like, put stuff out there to kind of fit that market. I mean, guys, take a look at the Asus ROG Phone 5. Honestly, I had no idea they had that many generations already. I thought they were still on the second one or something, but yeah, that phone literally came out a couple days ago, and, it's got the latest Snapdragon chip, it's got 18 gigabytes of RAM, which is more than my computer, it's got 512 gigabytes of storage, and it's good storage at that, and yeah, it's just generally a very, very powerful phone. But the thing that pisses me off about this whole like gaming phone market is that this processing power is being put towards playing Candy Crush. Like, I'm sorry, it's kind of harsh, but like it's really the truth. For whatever reason, nobody wants to, actually invest in making a good mobile game. Seriously, since the inception of smartphones, literally most games that you've gotten were like very basic, brain dead, dumbed down time killers. I mean, even stuff like Angry Birds and Temple Run. I mean, nowadays of course that's like nostalgic and everything, but still the premise of both those games is very, very simple. And since then, nothing has changed. Like, seriously, you can go on the recommended page for either the App Store or the Google Play Store, and like it's probably gonna be like just very basic, again, dumbed down garbage that's just really, really boring. And like you've got games now where it's like you have to bounce a ball on a platform or like a bunch of platforms, see how many you can break or like not break or whatever. I don't even know, dude. But yeah, since that time, nothing has actually improved, and we still have games that look like they were literally made within a weekend and then had a bunch of ads and microtransactions slapped onto them. Like, seriously, I mean, what is all this garbage? I really don't understand. Because the thing is, these games, like, they lack substance, alright? They lack depth. There's no character development. There's no intricate game design. Like, it's basically nothing nearly on the level of quality that you see on console and PC, and, like, that's what pisses me off. I mean, hell, the only game I can think of on mobile that, actually has a story to it and, like, a lot of content you can actually interact with in the game is GTA San Andreas. And first of all, that game wasn't even originally meant for mobile. It was ported to it back in, like, 2013. And second of all, the game itself is over 16 years old. So obviously, the graphics are pretty dated. And yeah, speaking of graphics, processing power really isn't an excuse in this day and age, because nowadays you've got phones that are just as powerful, if not more powerful, than the Nintendo Switch. The Switch, it's not PC level of graphics, but it's still pretty good for what it's worth. And yeah, we should be seeing games on that level of quality on mobile, but for some reason we're not. We're seeing games where it looks like somebody just found out how to make 3D models in Unreal Engine and decided to call that a day. Like, I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous. We should be seeing stuff that's like even somewhat graphically intensive on phones, because the processing power is there. So I don't know why developers aren't taking advantage of this. It really baffles me. And the thing is, even the more professionally made mobile games like, Call of Duty and PUBG Mobile, I mean, they do look pretty nice, but they're still, pretty generic shooter games, and, they're also filled to the brim with microtransactions, so, it's really not ideal, especially because usually you can't play them offline, so, that's a huge disadvantage as well. So, we just need to see more variety in terms of video game genres in the mobile market, and in that regard, Nvidia actually kind of has the right idea, because, the Nvidia Shield, technically it runs a version of Android on it, and basically there's actually PC-level games being ported to the Nvidia Shield. Right now they've got stuff like Half-Life 2, Doom 3, and a couple other titles, and yes, those are pretty old, but it's still a huge improvement because we're actually getting, high quality games onto mobile, and in my opinion that is really awesome. And honestly, I feel like Nvidia should actually collaborate with these gaming phone manufacturers to actually, get high quality games onto phones, because yeah, all these gaming phones, they have insane specs and everything, but like all of that is just wasted potential right now because there's no actual games on the mobile market that can take advantage of those specs. So yeah, I feel like a collaboration could actually really help these companies, because then you'd actually have high quality games on these phones. And yeah, guys, that ends today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please do consider hitting that like and subscribe button. As always, this is your captain speaking. Peace out.